Acetylcholine, an essential chemical messenger responsible for necessary functions in both the central and peripheral nervous systems, controlling functions such as muscle contraction, autonomic functions, as well as learning, memory, and attention. A small, polar hydrophilic compound, acetylcholine is synthesized in nerve terminals from acetyl-CoA and choline in a reaction catalyzed by choline acetyltransferase. Despite its many benefits, acetylcholine can cause slow heart rate, flushing, low blood pressure, and breathing difficulty. In this video, we're going to focus primarily on acetylcholine's signaling process, as it results in muscle contraction and control.
The receptor protein which acetylcholine binds to, or the ligand-gated ion channel, is typically used to create an electrochemical gradient of ions across the membrane. One of its advantages is that it can create this gradient quickly, which is then used to power other cellular processes. One of the disadvantages of this protein, and all receptor proteins, is it can bind to other molecules which aren't the ones they are intended for. This channel is typically located on neurons. The signaling molecule acetylcholine binds to the receptor, or the ligand-gated sodium channel. A ligand-gated channel is a receptor protein that includes a membrane-spanning channel which opens or closes when a signaling molecule binds to it. In the case of acetylcholine, when it binds to the ligand-gated sodium channel, the channel opens up and sodium ions are allowed to enter the cell. This changes the concentration of ions inside the cell, which causes a series of reactions which leads to muscle contractions. The signal pathway is terminated when acetylcholine is released from the receptor, since that blocks sodium ions from entering the cell. Nicotine is an example of an agonist of acetylcholine. It comes from the nightshade family of plants and is used both for recreational and medical purposes. It works by binding to nicotinic acetylcholine receptors, or NACHRs, which mainly bind to acetylcholine. This receptor acts as a channel that allows sodium ions through and lets potassium ions out of the cell. When nicotine binds to it in the brain, it causes a different series of reactions which releases different neurotransmitters, which is not the usual outcome of this channel being activated.